today for the Bitcoin price. And yes, guys, this is the last resort. This is the last call. This is the last chance for Bitcoin. What am I talking about? I am talking about this weekly. I am talking about this Sunday. I am talking about this candle, which is the most depressing candle we have seen since ages, which is still floating below the 11-year support, below the 200-week moving average. And of course, now everyone is asking, is this the beginning of the end? Bitcoin has never done that. Usually we are bouncing from this line. Now we are below it. More importantly, what is going to happen to your 100 Bitcoin trade? You can see it here, 97 Bitcoin in this trade. Entry price $19,100 right now, raking in $42,000 in a profit. But everyone is saying, Chris, you're gonna get liquidated on that. This trade is gonna go to. Let's talk about that. I want to talk about my price targets and about my price predictions right now in the immediate short term. By the way, guys, before I jump into the charts and before I show you exactly what I am predicting and expecting for Bitcoin right now, I want to show you something. I'm here on the hippie market, obviously bare feet, and I just booked a poetry on the spot. And you have to call one word and they make a poem out of it. It's Bitcoin, and I want to see what comes out of it. If you want to see it 30 minutes after I'm uploading this video, you go over to my Twitter at @mmcrypto with a verification checkmark, and you will see this beautiful poem which is gonna come there. I don't know what's gonna be, but now let's go over into the chart. We have to we need some fun, right? We shouldn't lose our inner child, of course. So now let's talk about the Bitcoin price. And what you can see, the price is right now floating around $19,600. And of course, everyone is screaming, this is the beginning of the end, because if we are going back, let me zoom out, you can see that Bitcoin was never below it. We always bounce from it. And now it seems we are below. So what can we expect from Bitcoin right now? I can tell you, it's not the end of the world. Let's go back to 2020. We got a weekly close below it, actually. By the way, guys, smash up the like button. Even in bad times, you are proving that you are the sophisticated investors and that you are not emotional when the price is going down. You are the smart people. Smash up the like button, share the video with your friends. So in 2020, you saw we closed the weekly candle below. Everyone was like, wow, this never happened for Bitcoin. Well, what happened afterwards? We went from $3,000, 3,800 all the way up to 69. So now, of course, breaking it is not the end of the world. Yes, it's an indication, but honestly, this is not the end of the world. Bitcoin could snap back in the next week also. Honestly, this week we are probably not gonna close above. Next week we can snap back above. The week afterwards, I am personally actually planning to even scale this trade higher. If Bitcoin breaks lower from here, I have another limit order open. You can see it here at $17,300. The next one is going to be at 16,500. And I am going to scale this trade higher, actually. Let me quickly go back. I'm going to scale this trade higher and higher and higher, no matter what is happening. Of course, if Bitcoin goes to $10,000, $8,000, probably a liquidation is going to be calling. But this is not what we are expecting here. Actually, what we are expecting here from this price is a limited downside and an almost unlimited upside. I talked about it earlier. If I'm pulling this from top to bottom, then you can see that we already are kissing the 78.6. Of course, we can wick below, but from here, the risk to reward for just holding Bitcoin on the spot is huge. It's astronomical. By the way, go over to Twitter and follow me here. I will post the Bitcoin poem here also. I was posting earlier, be careful if you want to short Bitcoin right now. Eventually, a short squeeze is going to happen. Now everyone is short. Not me, I'm long. But everyone, the whole world is short on Bitcoin right now, including hedge funds and everyone. Of course, the funding rates are astronomical for shorts, at least on some exchanges. So a short squeeze has to happen eventually. I can tell you one thing, every single bear market ends with a big wick, with a big bounce for Bitcoin. The last time went to $3,800 and Bitcoin bounced within 1 week to almost $6,000. Can you imagine an 80% pump for Bitcoin? Be careful out there if you want to be shorting Bitcoin. This was it already for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we are going to see each other very soon at the next one of Crypto. By the way, follow me on Twitter if you want to see the poem, and go down below to the pinned comment if you want to get almost $10,000 in free bonuses. You can click the link, you can make your own account, and after your initial deposit, you will get these bonuses for free. You can use them for free trading with the profits from there as well, but do it as an experienced trader, especially in volatile times like this. Opportunity is huge, but the risk is big as well. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to see you very soon at the next one of Crypto. As always, guys, as always, bye bye. Yes.